Jai Shri Krishna. And we have already learned about the 22 gurus from the 24 gurus that Dattatreya ji made. And now there are just the other two gurus that I will be reading today to make it 24. And today we will learn about the spider and the wasp. And I continue reading from page 932 of the Discourses on Srimad Bhagavad by Swami Tejomayanand. So let's learn what Dattatreya ji learned from a spider. What did the Avadhuta learn from the spider? A spider extrudes spider silk from its spinnerets and creates a web. It roams and plays in its webs and eventually takes the silk back into itself. It is then alone once again. In the same manner, the Supreme Lord manifests all of creation from himself. He plays in it and in the end dissolves it into himself. There is no duality, trinity, or plurality here. Creation has manifested from the one indivisible Supreme Lord. He is the maker and the material. The Avadhuta, Dattatreya ji, said that he learned from the spider not to have divisive vision. The absolute reality is non-dual. Everything else is projected reality and appearance. It is not real in the absolute sense. And here I'm reminded of a story I heard the other day. It comes from the Yog Vashisht. Now, Yog Vashisht, Vasishta ji was the guru of Sri Ram. And after hearing about Vedanta and that everything is false, Sri Ram wanted to leave the kingdom. He said, what's the point of becoming a king? Now, that did not suit his father Dashrath because he really wanted Sri Ram to become the king. But he had gone into some kind of what we call Vairagya. So here, there is this story about a person who had ornaments, okay? And he wanted to, and somebody told him that, these ornaments, the reality of these ornaments is that they are all gold. So he figured that in that case, all the ornaments are false and he wanted to throw them away. And he was told, no. The gold is within the ornaments. So similarly, the Brahman or the Lord pervades the universe. He is there. We can live in the world and yet understand the reality of the world. Just like gold is inherent in the ornaments, be it a necklace or a bangle or a bracelet that we wear, it is inherent in it. Even though the reality of it is gold, but yet the ornament is part of that gold. So is the world, so is the universe. If we consider everything pervaded by the Lord, then there is no need to leave anything. Live there and understand that it is all the Lord. It is whoever you speak to. There is nobody higher, nobody lower, nobody richer, nobody poorer, nobody better, nobody worse. Everyone in essential is divine. And that is what our scriptures tell us. But anyway, now let us learn what Dattatreya ji learned from the wasp. Dattatreya ji told King Yadu what he learned from the wasp. A wasp brings a particular kind of insect to its nest and confines it. The insect, out of intense fear, constantly thinks only about the wasp and thus one day transforms into a wasp itself. In this way, out of fear, likes, dislikes, love, or any other sentiment, man becomes the nature of whatever he contemplates upon with single-pointed attention. Dattatreya ji said, In this way, I took the support of these 24 gurus and gained knowledge from them based on my level of understanding. In addition, I learned something from my own physical body. This body, which undergoes birth and death, is impermanent. Even so, it is the means to attain moksha, for it is equipped with a mind that can lead one to the direct experience of Brahman. Yes, we have to think of the body as the vehicle. Even though this body is perishable and filled with impurities, we can still attain knowledge of oneness in this very body. In this body itself, I received teachings of discrimination and dispassion. Therefore, this body should be applied to gain knowledge and nothing else. The person who looks at the gross body from a subtler standpoint becomes highly dispassionate because he realizes that nothing in the body is worthy of attachment. If we look closely at the body, we see that it is comprised of fecal matter, blood, flesh, marrow, and the like. None of these are pure or beautiful. It is only the outer packaging that makes the body appear attractive, and it is the packaging we appreciate. If we take apart the coverings and look inside, we will not even be able to bear this sight. By becoming identified with this body, the jiva experiences an infinite variety of difficulties in life. Because he takes the body to be himself, he is trapped in the push and pull of the senses and thus has to face sorrows continually. The Avadhuta's teachings show how one can free oneself from all limitations. Dattatreyaji said, I have learned from all my gurus and am now established in my self-knowledge. My mind has become steady in the self. What is important to note here is that the aforementioned teachings of the 24 gurus are none other than the Avadhuta's own mind. Dattatreyaji gained spiritual wisdom by applying his mind and choosing to learn from whomever possible. So, Shri Krishna, to continue with this chapter, Shri Krishna said to Uddhavji, King Yadu was the ancestor of our ancestors, and we are called Yadavas because we are in the lineage of King Yadu. King Yadu was very pleased to hear this story of the Avadhuta. He offered Dattatreyaji worship and adoration and became completely free from all attachments. And then Krishna is telling Uddhav, his friend, if you, Uddhav, purify your mind, you too will learn from each and everything in the world. If we have the right vision in life, we can learn from each and everything and thus attain liberation. On the other hand, if we choose to remain ignorant, then even if Lord Brahma or Lord Vishnu himself comes to teach us, we will not learn anything. In summary, it was first said that the self or Atma is the one and ultimate truth. All that is seen in the world is an appearance. Therefore, we should shift our mind's attention from the world and establish it in our true nature, the pure self. And if we have difficulty doing this, then we should first fill our mind with good values and live a value-based life. These teachings of the 24 gurus can instill good values in us. When the mind is infused with good values, it becomes pure. Then through satsang and devotion, we attain the Lord. So I feel those who have been with me along this journey of the 24 gurus will at least learn one thing, that we can not only learn, we can learn from everything in life and everyone in life. It's, haven't you read of a well-read person? A well-read person is considered wise because when he has read good books, he can learn from these good books certain values that puts him on a definitely higher rung in the ladder of humanity. So until next time, you take care and God bless. Jai Shri Krishna. And the bhajan for today is Dagamaga Dole Naiya, Paar Lagao To Janu Khevaiya. Now, this earth, this world, this sansar is always compared to an ocean. And the bhakta, she's saying that my boat in this ocean is rocking. And if you take me across, then I'll know What will I know? Maybe I will know that you really care for me. Maybe I know that you will really protect me. Maybe I know that you still love me. All that is in brackets because the song says, if you take me across, then I will know. And the first verse says, Chaya charon or andhera, तुझ बिन कौन सहारा मेरा. He says, there is darkness all around. Who else can protect me but you? And then Par lagao to bansi bajaiya. This obviously she is addressing Krishna because he's known as the flute, the one who plays the flute, the bansi bajaiya. And then in the third verse she says, Bhakton ne tujhko rijhaya bhajan se. Your bhaktas sang bhajans to you, lekin I am appealing to you with my tears. मैं तो रिझाऊं तुम्हें आंसुओं से. So listen to the bhajan.
तुझको